Welcome back, Forester Dragons. We're here to finish our trees that show us a form. Our trees have height, they have width, and they have depth. They're not flat. Okay, so this week I'm going to show you how to fold and utilize paper. My older kids, I'm teaching them basics of origami, paper folding. But for you guys, I'm going to show you how we can create grass with paper. So I'm going to have you cut, this is an old magazine, and I'm going to take it, and remember, form is an element of art, right? These are our tools that we use to make an amazing work of art. So I'm going to take a magazine, and I'm just going to cut a long strip off. Like this. So I have these long strips, right? And then I'm going to cut them into rectangles like this. Okay. Then I'm going to stack them up all together like this. And you can do them individually because you're going to take a piece, right? And you're going to fold the bottom over. See that? So I get a little edge. Can you see that little edge? Right here, see that folded bottom? Okay. Then on the other side, the big long side, I'm going to cut little strips, little cuts like this. This is going to form my grass. See? You can see those strips, right? And I've got that bottom edge. Remember, we folded that bottom edge right here. So on that edge, I'm going to put glue. Like this, okay? Then I can stick it up near my tree, and it looks like I have little, and I can even fold some of the grass down and forward so it looks like a little strip of grass. Now on this one, I did it all over. You can see all my strips. So you can start to create as much as you want. I'm going to glue some more with you, and I'm also going to talk about the little pieces, the birds, or whatever you want to call them at the top. Let me find my, okay. So we're going to be taking a paper. I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. So I folded it twice. Then I'm going to cut a long strip up like this, okay? And then I'm going to cut little squares. And you need at least 12 birds. How many, Miss Eskew? 12. You can do more than that, but I need at least 12. So I'm going to get these little squares like this. I need to color both sides. So I'm going to color one side. Unless you have colored paper, then you can just cut it into little squares. Okay, so once I have it all colored, it looks like this. You're going to fold it in one corner to the other, so across like this, and then like this, and then mine's still wet from the marker, but you can fold the little peaks down. And remember, this is a video, so you can play it back if you're kind of lost. But I folded it in half like a triangle, then I folded the sides down. But if that doesn't work for you, you can do it any way you want. Now along this bottom edge, I'm going to put some glue. Then I'm going to go over here to one of my branches, and I'm going to kind of tuck it onto there. See? Okay. You can even use a little black marker and draw eyes, whatever you want. Now remember, how many do you have to have? 12, Miss Eskew. That's right, 12. Now, on the grass here, I'm going to stack all those that I cut because this is faster for me. I'm going to fold that bottom edge. Remember, I need that edge for the glue. But then the part that's sticking up, the big part, remember that's where I'm cutting my blades of grass. So I'm cutting those little strips. However you want to cut them. Okay. There we go. All my little blades of grass. And then on that edge, I'm going to put the glue. And I'm going to start to stick it all over my plate, right? You can see that. And I just keep going. I'm going to cover my plate, and then I've got to start doing the, I've got one bird, so I have to do 12, so now I need 11 more. So I'm going to put one right here. See that grass down there? And coloring our plate before, it made it so you don't technically have to completely cover grass, but you should have grass all over in different places, just randomly. Okay. We're making that form. Remember, height, width, depth. Always gluing that edge. I'm trying to turn the plate as I work. Get one lower and one higher, and moving all around. Okay. And I'm going to do one more bird with you too in just a minute. Okay. Let's see. So I'll show you the bird. Remember, we cut those little white squares, and we've got to color the back and front. Now that was kind of a scrap paper I was using, so it actually already had a marker on it. And the colors that were already on it were kind of red and orange. So I'm going to just go ahead and color that square red. Let's see so you can see. Okay. And I got to color both sides. Okay, so let me turn it over. And then once I finish, okay, so I'm gonna fold one corner to the other like this. Remember, one corner to the other corner. And then, now that they high-fived, I'm gonna fold one corner down and the other corner down, like wings, right? Okay, like that. It looks like a little airplane, right? So then I'm going to put glue along the edge, and I'm going to find a branch to glue it on. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to keep gluing my grass. I'm going to pause it and finish up, and then I'll show you. Okay. Okay, you can see I've now finished putting the grass randomly that I wanted around. I also have put my 12 birds or flowers. And I am all done making my form. 3-dimensional height, width, and depth. I hope you had fun, and I will see you next time. Bye, Forester Dragons.